Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver, and welcome back to World of Horror. I've been watching, some more Midsummer Murders, and I really like how whenever the show comes onto the TV, what the lady says. It's, prepare for violence as ITV3 heads to Midsummer. Or, what was it? It's like, things are about to get violent now as ITV3 heads to Midsummer, something like that, and it's really great. And I was considering doing something like that for, this channel. It's like, things are about to get violent on Webweaver actual filler as we head to Shiokawa. I don't know how well it works, though. But, no, I do like Midsummer Murders. It's quite good. Had an episode about drones. There's usually, I'm noticing a theme, right? Like, there's usually some sort of, we'll get the Mimi dub for sure this time, I guarantee it. But, there's usually, they have this sort of theme going, alright? Where it's like, you have these two groups who hate each other, and then you have, the young adult, in-love couple who are it's like a Romeo and Juliet style thing, right? So hold on, that was knowledge, strength, charisma, and then second of both, right? Okay, no, sorry. Okay, yeah, knowledge, strength, charisma, second enemy, second mystery. So, knowledge, strength, strength, knowledge, charisma. Easy to remember. And then second of your both. That'll be on the test, so remember that. But, they've usually got some sort of Romeo and Juliet style thing going on, where you have, this couple who are from both families or both groups, and they love each other. Usually one of them dies, sometimes one of them is the suspect, but... they had, in this episode, they had the, 1800s Society, which is like a LARP group, like a live-action role-play group, who they want to essentially recreate the, a certain time period when someone they really liked was alive or something like that. And then you have the town who, well, not really the town specifically, but you have this pharmaceutical company who they're trying to basically modernize medicine delivery. And so they're doing drones, and so drones, deliver stuff to your house. And it was actually pretty great. They had so I've said this before, but, the best thing about the show is just all the silly kills that they do. And they did a drone kill, alright? They did a drone kill. They had this guy, he found out who the killer was, and he was, he was, calling his girlfriend on the phone, and he was like, I know who the killer is, I know who did it. I know who the killer is. And he walked outside... so technically he had a garage that had an open roof, because he was the drone guy, and so people thought that we should have probably done the charisma check there, but it's probably not a big deal. So people thought that he was, the suspect, right? He was the obvious bait suspect, because all the sketchy stuff was happening with him. But, yeah, no. So, you think he's the bait subject, and sort of his garage is a drone launching bay. It's actually pretty cool. So you've got the place where you can walk in, the garage door, right? And then the roof is open, so that he can launch the drones to and from. And I love how they just have these silly things, they have these character personality traits where it's like, oh yeah, he's a speed freak, he likes to go fast. And then his drones just, because, they have to do it for the show, but the drones move at, they move really slowly, and they have to do, panning drone shots. It's really silly, and it's really fun. But basically, the drone pilot guy, he's, walking out his house, and he's, calling his girlfriend. He's like, I figured it out. I figured out who the killer is. and then you hear, because whenever a drone, and this is actually pretty clever setup, right? Whenever a drone would come to land in his garage, for, like, recharging or, like, carrying something or whatever, the garage would start beeping. And so he's, like, on the phone with his girlfriend, and then you hear the beeping, and then you hear the beeping, and he's not paying attention to it. And then he looks up, and then you see the drone, and the drone is just carrying a knife. Like, there's a knife hanging off of the drone, and the knife drops down. Like, the drone is probably, like, a good 2 stories above him, but the drone just drops the knife, and then he just dies. The knife kills him. It was great. I laughed out loud to the chagrin? Is that a word? To the, the probably worried looks of the people I was watching the show with. But no, seriously, it was so funny. That was our first enemy, by the way, because we skipped Toilet Ghost. Interesting. But yeah, no, seriously, it was so good. It was like, you just see the drone flying above him, and then you see the knife drop, and you never see the kills on camera. Like, they've actually, like, here's the thing. They do this thing where the character gets attacked on camera, but you don't know if they die yet until the commercials are over. It's cheeky that way, right? And so what they ended up doing was they have the knife dropping and then they do a cutaway, because obviously, you know, there was nobody standing there when they dropped the knife. But then once the knife drops and it goes off screen, it cuts to him, like, being hit by the knife and then, like, falling to the ground, right? It's really good. I really like it. It's so just... I wouldn't even really say that it's cheesy, because some of the actors are actually, like, really good at putting on dramatic performances. But it's just, it's so, like... It knows exactly what it is, and it has fun with it. Like, it knows that it's that kind of confusing show that you sit down to watch that has, like, a really complicated plot where you're sitting next to some people and you're trying to guess who the killer is, and then Barnaby, DCI Barnaby, puts it all together at the end there. It's really quite nice. Do we want to do Vigil? We could do Vigil. Yeah, a little Vigil is a treat. I don't like how all of our healing is stamina, but you know, it is what it is. Hopefully, I don't usually ask for this, but it would be nice if we could get the envelope so that we could get +1 reason. But, you know, it's probably not a huge deal. Besides that, you know, I've been, well, I won't say no. I'd never say no to -3% Doom. Like, you gotta be real here. I would never do that. Only villains would do that, quite literally, because villains are the people who would bring about the end of the world. We actually could do this, because we have so much stamina recovery. I'm not really worried about it. I mean, seriously, it's like having 8 stamina, that's good. Like, I'm not gonna complain about having 8 stamina, right? That's also very nice. I think if we were gonna win a Mimi run, it would probably be this one, spoiler alert. But hey, you know, we've been having some pretty bad luck with the Mimi runs in general, and also just misplays as well, so, you know, I can't blame the game for everything. But, you know, from a sort of meta aspect, right? The fact that we went down to 8 stamina and got -5% Doom, our max stamina is now 9 because of the Demon Mask. So it works out really well, because it's basically like we just lost literally 1 stamina. And I know that's not how it works, but from a mechanical standpoint, that's what happened. And I like that. I think that's quite cool. You know, that's one of the things that I like about games like this. Not just World of Horror. Oh my god, we missed a 95% chance. Can we kill? We can, if we're willing to take a risk, which I don't think we are. So how about we just do this again? 95% chance. What's the worst that could happen? And then we will take care of the enemies. It's another 95% chance. What's the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen was we would take -2 damage to all, which would be, and this is true, a bummer. However, I think we're good. So this is 12. That's not actually good enough. So we could take a risk. Do you want to take one of those? Would you like to take a risk? Are you a gambling gamer? Tonight, yes I am. Tonight we are a gambling gamer. So sewing kit is actually kind of a bummer, literally because we need the whatchamacallit, we need the charisma. So if we could, all right, listen, that's fine. If we could get a black hair, that would be huge. That'd be amazing. That'd be triple S tier, ghost rare Moriko rarity, right? Like that's what we would literally be waiting for, as it were. We'll take leadership and then stamina, just because I like being healed, and I would like to probably keep away from the whatchamacallit as long as possible, the sewing kit. Don't forget your empty bottle. So the second enemy I want to remember, it was the puppet matron. Okay, so it was puppet matron and vigil. But that's the two things that we just did, puppet matron and vigil. So you do love to see it. We will take wow, this is crazy. Can you believe it? A full health Mimi at Mystery 3, starting Mystery 3. Can you believe it? I mean, under the literal circumstances, yes, I can, but without first aid and without using our healing item, like, I'm not gonna complain about that. I think that's quite good. Now, we'll go ahead and take care of this frostbite. Blood loss is kind of a bummer, but we don't have to contend with Akamanto or anything like that. So I'm not hugely worried about it. We do have roads closed, but 21%, you know, 21%, missed 22%, missed 23%, mystery 3. You know, we're relatively happy with this. Like, if you wanted a good run and happy karma, it would be this right here. You can't really get better than what we've got going on right now. You know, you've got a 4 damage weapon, a demon mask, a compass from Investigation 1. Like, you're really. You're spoiled. You really are spoiled. We're not gonna fight the monster, by the way. I would fight the monster if we had one of the boss weapons and we were good with them. But no, I'm not gonna fight the boss with a scalpel and a demon mask when we have such low health, because it's like -4 to all, right? And then in order to do the 15, that takes like basically the entire turn, I believe. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is, and by that I mean my peace of mind where my mouth is. We are going to sacrifice the sanctity and integrity of the world for the sole purpose, and this is true, of temporary monetary gain to prevent a person with a jar from stealing my blood. So there you go. It really is just that simple when you get down to it. So, do we particularly care about what Stock-chan's going on here? I think we'll take the risk. Like, I don't think it really matters, but it kind of speeds things up, if you will. So, you know, it's a 95% chance. There's no way we're gonna miss that again. So yeah, let's just go. So 6-5, we're gonna live, even though it's Harbinger, or like it's a doomed area. Oh no, the doomed area has had its threat level rise. Whatever will I do? I can't believe it. It'd be kind of cool if there was like some Easter egg punishment if the hospital had max threat level and you did that. You would like awaken like an evil demon or something that would hunt you down. Wait a minute. I've already done that. Hold on. Let me give him a new, better idea for sure. But no, it would. Oh, that's a little bit of a bummer. Probably should have seen the fact that we lost the bathtub beforehand. But we do have the wine bottle, so we can grab that just in case of emergency. 8 is our max, right? Because of blood loss. So yeah, this is. We're going into. We'll use the energy drink on the whatchamacallit, the sailors? Actually, now hold on. What mystery do we have here? Ramen? Both ramen and sailors is really short, so there's no real reason to use the energy drink on either. We don't have a dexterity check, so it's like, I guess keep the steak knife on us in case we need to start throwing, I suppose. I don't want to drink immediate. Okay, that's a bit of a rough one, I'll be honest with you. So we were taking 0 damage from the lighthouse, but now we are dealing with -3 stamina. A little bit of a bummer. And don't think I forgot Puppet Matron and Household Hell, question mark. I was gonna say Vigil, but oh no. No, it was Vigil, Don't think I've forgotten those two. We're not gonna do a dexterity check because I don't want to get an injury. We actually could probably discard a bunch of stuff if we wanted to, get the dumpster dive. Although we've already done this, haven't we? I think we have. I could be wrong, though. Well, we'll do it just in case, but, you know. I believe we've already done this. And I mean, it's 15 EXP, so, you know, what do you value? 6 damage in combat, or, you know... Do you value 6 damage in combat on demand, or do you value, the 15 EXP? I think since we have to make up ground when it comes to leveling up, I believe that I actually value the EXP much more. Now, if we could get a folklore studies and then a knowledge, that would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. We're about to go into a boss fight, so I would really hate to have such terrible... We don't need the wine bottle here. Like, remember, our reason is maxed at 10. So we'll hold on to it, just in case we need to drink it in a panic situation, but I don't really think it matters when we drink it, because, I mean, stat checks aren't really that reliable in the first place. Now, you might be saying to yourself, Webb, if that's true, why did you drink the energy drink? Truthfully, it's because it'll help, you know? Like, it has a small chance of helping. So I'll be fine with it. Wait, do we have the illegal den up? Oh, do we have the illegal den up? I think we do. I actually do think, I think we have the illegal den up, boys. Is this time? He goes down to 18, we go down to 5. I'm not entirely happy with that. But, you know, she's done and dusted, so I guess I can't complain. Do we have the illegal den? Oh, we do, let's go. Okay, so it's 4 funds, right? It's 3 funds. We'll sell the, I mean, what do we got here? Probably the Dust of Seeing, because we're so high level anyways. So we can sell that. We can sell, we're gonna use the painkiller actually, but we can sell the steak knife. And we'll hold on to the, because it should tell us if we have enough money, right? No, hold on. We'll sell the sewing kit just in case. I can never remember. So we go here, we use it. Okay, it is 4 funds. And then we go to the illegal den. Let's go, boys. The best girl has been unlocked. Sorry to all the Mimi fans out there. So what do we want to do here? Do I want to fight the enemy? Nah, I think I should just take the dub. Yeah, let's just take the dub. Let's not complicate things. We could fight it, but it was a choice between fighting the boss and getting Miku, I think, because we needed the extra items to kind of tip us over the edge. Yeah, sure. I would usually never take that, but 64% Doom Final Mystery, it's not a big deal at all. I'm even gonna get even sketchier here, because we remember it's Puppet Matron and Violent Vigil, so I'm not worried about the Doom here. Oh man. Am I sorry Canis? Goodbye. So yeah, no, we're good. We don't even need to drink the wine bottle. We're maxed. So yeah, no, we're perfectly good. Even if we failed both of them, we're still fine. So it doesn't even really matter. Yeah, no, what an absolutely fantastic episode. We got really lucky with a lot of things, actually. Like, I mean, it requires quite a bit of luck to get Miku in the first place. Because you don't normally have that many items. You really don't. If we had the dexterity check, we would have saved the energy drink for the lighthouse. But we don't, so who cares? But no, seriously, I want to give a shout out to the RNG in this run. Like, it really was really good. Yes, it was the Puppet Matron, thank you very much. But no, like, seriously, we had so many items, and we didn't even, like, exploit the game at all, right? Like, we didn't get unlimited throwing weapons, or anything like that. So, the fact that we had, like, 8 items... Here's the thing, we had a full build, a full inventory, and, like, 5 to 6 items in our storage, and those items were useful. We had a wine bottle, we had multiple weapons. Admittedly, one of those weapons was a guarantee from the mystery itself, but, like, when do you have, like, 3 weapons in reserve, a 4 damage weapon, a full build with a demon mask, and, furthermore, you have an energy drink, a wine bottle, a sewing kit? We had so much stuff. Like, yeah, the bathtub pieced out on, like, Mystery 3 or 4, but, like, who cares at that point? You're playing Mimi. You got really good self-heals. Ultimately, I'm really happy about how that run went, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you're staying safe out there. Have a good one. Peace out. Again, I can't hear the game audio, so I have no idea if I timed that correctly or not. So, yeah, no.